Hello everyone, my name is Jamjal Christy Ayog, and for today's video we are going to compare and contrast the audio, visual, and web-based presentation. So let's start. So first is we are going to know the similarities between the audio-visual and the web-based presentation. So for our first slide, it says it contains illustrations. So audio-visual presentation and web-based presentation contains illustration, right? We can upload or insert images, graphs, and pictures that helps our audience to visualize what the speaker is trying to say. For our second slide, it says both contains audios. So yes, audio, visual, and web-based contains audios. For example, in making PowerPoint presentation and Powtoon, both can have audios, right? You can insert sound effects or live speaker itself, and that actually helps up to minimize our time in discussing or in discussion. And for our third similarity, it says both of them are functional in presenting. Yes, audiovisual and web-based presentations are useful tools in any kinds of presentation. Why? It is because these presentation tools can support your claims in making your audience understand what you are trying to say. And for the fourth one is the use of text. So, audiovisual and web-based presentation uses text. Yes, it uses text because your audience also needs to know the main idea or the guides, the bullets that you are trying to say. But still, make sure that the text that you are going to use will be short but concise. And for our fifth similarity, both can help the audience understand easily. Yes, in using audiovisual and web-based presentation, there are text and graphics, right? There are videos and images inserted, and those materials will be the one who will help your audience to understand easily what you are trying to explain. It brings the exact idea on what you are trying to say. For the sixth, it contains designs. Yes, audio-visual and web-based presentation contains designs. Of course, every time we make presentation, we always look for the perfect design for our output. Even in just looking at a presentation, we always see designs, simply because designs give life to our work. It can catch your audience attention. And for our seventh similarities, it contains videos. Yes, in making presentation, you can also add short videos or insert informative clips that supports your topic. And for the eighth similarity, it says both of them conveys message. Yes, audiovisual and web-based presentation conveys message. It brings information. Same with the person explaining without a presentation. It also conveys message, but it is much more useful and informative as it contains supporting datas. For our ninth similarities, it says audio, visual, and web-based contains data. Yes, everything that can be seen in a presentation is called data, and both of them contains it. And for our last similarity, okay, it is easy to access. audiovisual and web-based presentation are easy to access. Both are accessible as long as you have your device and enough knowledge on how to make one. It is always accessible. And now let's move on to the differences between audiovisual and web-based presentation. Let's start. Okay, so the first differences is that audiovisual has limited features, while web-based has much more features to be accessed. For example, is the PowerPoint presentation. You can access its features, but still it's limited. You need to download first templates for your designs. But for the web-based, it's not a problem at all, especially when you are using your Pro account. The second one is audiovisual can be used offline, while web-based needs an internet connection. In making web-based presentation, you really need to have an internet connection because you are going to use your browser, unlike the audio-visual presentation wherein you can still make even if it's offline. The third one is audiovisual can be made and used anywhere, while web-based needs internet. Meaning, you can make your audiovisual presentation anywhere and anytime as long as you have your device. While for your web-based, you can still use it anytime and anywhere, but you need to make sure that that place has strong internet connection. And for the fourth one is that audiovisual needs to be downloaded first, while web-based doesn't need to be downloaded. Yes, you need to download first the app or the software for you to freely access it during offline. But in web-based, you don't need to download it because it has to do with the website through your browser. For example, you type prezi.com or powtoon.com, then it will automatically appear. And the last but not the least is audiovisual has limited technical issues, while web-based presentation might have technical issues. So in using audiovisual presentation, you can avoid technical issues, while web-based might have technical issues. Why? Simply because in web-based, you are using internet and sometimes our internet becomes lag. This affects your presentation. The videos might not play, while in audio-visual presentation, since it's the use of offline, technical issues might be lessened. And that would be all. Thank you for listening. Bye!